G'day and welcome back to our Hearts 4 Luxembourg campaign. At the moment, not a lot happening, waiting for some research to finish. And I've just done a complete restart of the computer. It's all fresh and it's still chugging along at, say, 8 frames per second on speed 4. So yeah, late game problem still. Turkey has capitulated. Pretty sure they already had, hadn't they? Okay, if you say so. Should be the latest save game, not the old one. Capitulated to the Soviets after taking back something, I guess. Alright. No national focus yet. We aren't interested. Modify the government? Not yet. Rocket engines. Here we go. So, we're going to ignore the jet engines. We're going to keep pushing down the rocket engines because it unlocks gradual improvements in them. And I'm pretty sure these rocket sites now should automatically start producing them. 1 per day or something like that. Possibly not. I don't know. Something to sort out later. In the meantime, we are about to get our heavy tanks, or our modern tanks. So like Vichy France aren't helping out. No. Germans and Italians are going to try and push the French back. 92 divisions. That's the way to do it. So they are having some trouble here against the Americans though. Having trouble figuring out which front they want to be on too. Just pick a side and stay there. Alright, Yugoslavia was brought back by the Allied invasion. We have no manpower, so we're not going to take part in anything. When I say we have no manpower, I mean we have no manpower and our troops, well, here are our best troops. They're halfway. Half filled. Everyone else is worse off. We could send these guys back. I assume there's a way to do that. Let the host country, or the home country, spend its manpower on it, and then hope that they send them back to us. I don't really like our chances of that working though. What is going on? We're in the Axis with all those people. We're at war with all these people. And it's generally going as you would expect, being Luxembourg. Alright, Italy's done that, so we've done twice as much as Italy in this war, and lost far fewer troops. Japan's done as much, they're still pretty large. We're hoping that Japan can hold the Soviets where they are, although I guess we don't really care either way. Soviets can't attack us anyway, or they're choosing not to. I think the Soviets pushing in on the UK. We're hoping that Japan would get up to here, so they can start pushing through the UK as well. Should be a lot weaker than the Soviets are. And where else are we looking? Yugoslavia, right, the front here. They are getting pushed back again. So the Russians are making gains on Germany. It's been a real seesawing battle, that one. So this is snowy forest by the looks. That's just plains. Well, there's forest, and there's forest. So I assume there's some kind of winter penalty. Avoid those parts of the map? Yeah, here we go. So winter's moving in on everyone else. These weird northern hemisphere things where winter is in the summertime at the end of the year. Okay, how are we looking here? We are losing stuff to Italy. That doesn't sound right. Pretty sure we controlled that before Italy got there. Must have been Soviet. I don't know. Alright, can't be too long. We have insufficient resources, but too much to do much about. High levels of resistance, which we can do nothing. That's right, we're doing encryption as well. Do you want jet engines? No, we'll keep pushing through encryption. 6 days to our modern tanks where we'll change over our production. And in here, got Ile-de-France and them. But nothing in them. I thought that was all we had to do to start them being produced. If you look that up between episodes. What else are we doing? I got rid of the communist guy, put the war industrialist in, so we're going to try and become democratic again, sort of go full circle. We went starting as democratic, pushed to fascist, got the alliance with Germany, pushed to Soviet, got the non-aggression pact. Now we just go full circle, go back to the Reichspartei. Airwings with no mission. Here we go, now the rocket's being made. Okay, don't know why it was taking them so long. Civilian factory issue or something, possibly. Well, we can only have 200 in these, but let's just send these to northern France and just fire them when they need to fire them. No idea what kind of damage they'll do. So you know what? Can we reach southern England? No. Don't know what kind of range they have. Maybe when we unlock the next ones. Okay, modern tanks. Now we are going to research the SPG. The problem with that is it has no breakthrough, but soft attack's massive, so we'll go ahead and do that. We will then swap our production lines over. So the light tanks are going to go to something completely different and lose all of their efficiency. We want modern tanks down the bottom there. So mod tank on him and mod tank on him. We'll keep making the SPs for a while longer. The point of that was, I assume, you can't easily swap out these because they're a different type. Light tank to modern tank, costs 5 to replace, and then we'd have to change all the things. So we'll keep the ones we have, but we'll create a new one with the modern tanks afterwards. Just train new ones that use modern tanks. Otherwise all of the production we've done on the light tanks go to waste. Tons of factories. That's right, we're going to try and drop a bomb as well. Yeah, we're making modern tanks, we're not using them. We have low manpower. We have noticed we are gaining 356 people per month though. So a couple of centuries from now we'll be able to rebuild our armies. Alright, so this guy is up to 8 now. Up to 9. So what we're going to do is we'll select him. He's not in transfer and has at least 2 planes. So can we just not split them? What if we can't change the reinforcement limit? Alright, we'll just let them go how they are. I know you can't treat them like you do planes with rebasing and everything. But now you're saying we have unused. Why are you saying we have unused ones? You're lying. Is that the old one? Okay. That's what we were doing. Resistance to occupation. Everybody should be on softly, softly treatment. Just a punch in the face rather than a gun to the face. Rome has fallen. Holy crap, Italy. That's the Americans doing it. Okay. There goes one of our allies. Problem with that is we need the Soviets to come in and defend us. So if the Soviets can destroy Germany, we'll be fine. Actually, we still... well, somebody would have to hold them back. Soviets wouldn't attack us, but if the Allies got through the Soviets, they'd still attack us. Some nice looking work down there. A 1 division army. Send all their men down there instead of helping out their ally Italy. There isn't even anyone on that border. Just this one guy. I assume the Germans will not be able to do much in these mountains. Alright, how's the Eastern Front looking? A lot of guys there. They're trying to get into Moscow. Oh, that's right, they were doing this big push. So the border was along there, and he's focused on this push now. Hopefully after he's finished pushing out to where he needs it, he'll start advancing a bit harder on Moscow. Lots of green. It's good for the Germans. I prefer the Germans to do well rather than the Soviets. If the Soviets want to take over all of Africa, we'd be happy with that. Probably defended a lot better than Italy's done. What's the deal with the United States? Completely democratic. Next election in 48. We didn't play around with the UK. We did. Try and make them communist. No, we're saving up our points in case we need them later. %. We're never going to get any more land off them. Don't like our chance of winning the war though. The Allies, as soon as the US come in, Germany's got no hope of holding them back. AI Germany. Ooh, Russians are finally pushing on Scandinavia again. Alright, should be a little redeployment up here once they take these last couple. They're doing very poorly in this part. Yeah, a lot of back and forward. Ooh, pocket. Run away. I should have tried to cut him off before they did that. Could have destroyed a good couple of thousand troops. Alright, now you need to push on this while they've all got half organisation. Go. It's where your arrow's telling you to go. Go. Might get over to Bryansk. They don't have the front line telling them to move any further forward yet. Because they're waiting for this, and then I assume they'll do this part. They do have the front line down there. I was expecting it to be closer. Okay. Let's take a look at our faction map mode. Comintern have a chunk in there. Allies getting pushed back in Spain. A couple of holdouts. And this would all be Comintern. Just doesn't want to say it. Alright, modern SP. That's what we need. So, no other tanks we want to do. We're not going to go super heavy or anything. Super heavies are great against armour, but yeah, if we're facing armour, we've got problems. Alright, synthetic oil we're not going to worry about. We're doing this. I guess we'll start doing some decryption. And we need to change over our production lines of the light SP and head in for the modern SP. Like so. Let's go cut this down just so he's there, and then as the new ones come on, do this. Get rid of them for a second. Okay, so as they're, yeah, that's annoying. As they're repaired, that'll come out. That is what all of our civilian, where are we? Civilian factories are doing, just repairs. It's just going to take them forever to do it. Okay. So, assuming this area is safe, which looks like it is. Oh, that's started now. Alright. Neither of them can reach there. Can they reach the English Channel, do you think? They can. Well, I guess we'll try and help out in the English Channel by strategic bombing some stuff. Leningrad's gone. I don't know how well that'll do against the boats, but we'll leave them there. No, I'm not going to attack the Soviets. We look crazy. Battle there somewhere. Alright, Bordeaux, let's go have a look at Leningrad. Right. It's not really a part of their push yet. Hopefully they'll stop there, not hurt the Soviets up this way. We need the Soviets to come through Sweden and weaken them so the Germans can push up the other way. Either way, as long as the Allies are dead. They are still trying to push through to their line in the north. We're going to take the river, hopefully take Moscow soon. We have no way of seeing how close he is to capitulating. Not that I know of, anyway. Right, the foreign legions are low in... Why are you suddenly low in supply down here? You should not be. Nothing's changed. Can't really... Yeah. I guess we can just grab a couple of guys. The ones who are low in supply. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 will do. And we'll pull them over to that guy. Who was waiting ever so patiently over here. I don't remember losing tanks. Alright. So it's 1945. It's about time somebody got nuked. We need another half a year. So it will be done this year. Around July, if we can get air supremacy, which we can't. We would need at least one plane in the air. So you know what we might do? As this research finishes, we'll try and push through planes. Get something researched so that we can throw a couple up in the air. Though we need to take this. There's a lot of fighters. Nobody else near us that we would want to bomb. Well, tactical bomber would be enough. You need that to drop the nukes, so I guess we don't have to make fighters. Alright, recon company. Let's go over to our air. Get our strategic, not tactical, strategic bomber. Need them to drop a nuke. Take 150 days. 20 days to build a plane after that. Alright, we need to make something. Let's go and edit this. Make a duplicate. This will be our heavy punches. That'll be the fist. And we need to swap out these 4. What am I looking for? Modern SP. 1, 2, 3, 4. Moderns. Modern SP and modern tanks. Modern tank, modern tank, modern tank. And since we're only possibly going to ever have one of these, we'll give them the support stuff. So engineers aid defense, recon helps break through a tiny bit. Yeah, it's probably not worth it because the extra manpower it's going to cost. Let's just save this. They are elite. Go for it. And let's go ahead and train 1 and see how long that takes. This now is more important than that. Keep them the same, I guess. But we'd love to get one. So this is going to be our... what's a good name? Big Bertha. Sure, why not? That'll take forever to make. Missing equipment production. Why do we need anti-tank? Excuse me? Who in here? It's not what I'm looking for. Alright, show us in here. We don't need anti-tank. Why are you saying we need it? Modern tank, modern SP, and manpower. Manpower that will take about 14 months. Don't know. But the other thing we might want to change is back here, Le Guerre Éclair. We need to stop them being elite. Let's go ahead and save that. Maintenance company. Alright, we're going to work on planes for a bit. Bombers will try and keep safe. Let's go for fighters because we've already got the bonus to it. Takes manpower to do any of them. So we had one plane in the English Channel who would have air superiority. Exceeding the capacity will limit rocket efficiency and stop production of new rockets at this site. They shouldn't be capable of going over, but thanks for letting us know. More encryption, that was the highest. We'll punch out the decryption. Actually, we'll punch out the air doctrine. Operational integrity, strategic destruction sounds like what we want. What do these give? Interception, mission efficiency, ace generate. Yeah, I mean, we're only going to have one plane anyway. Fighter detection sounds like it could be useful. Alright, Rosa Luxembourg. Looks like Germany's doing more of the war effort than ever. Particularly, well, they got 0 for bombing now, they had heaps before. Particularly now that Italy is pretty much out of the war. He's pushing on Spain. Okay, well, I'm going to take a short break here. So thanks for watching, hope you're enjoying it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And I hope to see you again soon, where we might actually see Moscow fall. See you later.